Hi beautiful souls, how is everybody? I'm so happy to be back. I feel really drawn to do a video really about guidance and soul activation, but it's kind of like what will make your soul grow at this time. So if you are new here, my name is Earth Angel Healer. Hello. And I do readings that are for the collective. So not every single card might not resonate with you. And that is completely okay. There might be 2 or 3 cards. There might be 4 or 5. But it's really up to you and being honest with yourself and how it's coming across for you. If it's something that really resonates with you, you'll feel that and you'll know that that's for you. Time is fluid when it comes to this kind of stuff. So whenever you come across this video or see this video and there's something that comes up for you, take it in the now and in the present moment. So yep, keep it short and sweet and let's get into it, shall we? The first deck I am going to use is the Zodiac Moon Guidance. I got drawn to these, so I've moved my my cards around and I've put some up in my bedroom, and so these were up there and they came to me yesterday, so they want to be used and I want to use them. So this is the decks that we're using. They're guided by spirit, so I know that it's exactly what we need to hear and who we need to hear it from. Okay, so we do have the first one here, and it's Sun in Taurus, Pentacles, boost self-worth and finances. So right now you're just being asked to focus more on your finances. It could be budgeting, finances, and this will boost your self-worth and accomplishment when you focus more on this. There could be another way that you're needing to get these pentacles. There could be a new job coming in for you or a change in a job. But there's definitely pentacles here. There is some form of abundance that can come in for you when you focus on your finances and things like that. If you think you're financially fine and this doesn't relate to you, that's okay too. It could just mean that boosting your self-worth, other than using material things, and try and go a bit more within to find that self-worth instead of buying things to make you happy. So a couple messages there. How's everyone been? I hope everyone is having a good time. Can I say some observations that I am seeing lately? So I noticed that there is a lot of, say, darkness coming to light, and sorry about the heavy words, but that's kind of what it is. Whether you're in social media, a lot in social media is coming out, but there's a lot of things that, like, secrets that are coming to light. So a lot of people that have been deceptive in the past or deceitful or disloyal, all these things are coming to the surface at this time. I've noticed a lot of things from people's past are coming back to be finalized, sorted out, and things like that. I find that to be very, very interesting, because I say that this earth is sitting in a new energy, and I really do believe that because of the way we are evolving, I will say. Not that it's a dramatic pace, but I mean there is changes that are happening, so therefore there's got to be a reason, and I feel like it's because there is this new earth on the planet, and it doesn't support that stuff anymore. It doesn't support the low vibrational energy, therefore things will just come to light, no matter whether you're in politics, social media, public eye, or just, your normal person at home, not normal, but you know what I'm saying, guys. Can't find my choice of words there, but whether it's for everyone is my main point. So I find that very interesting too. So I just share that with you guys. If anyone else thinks very similar to that, leave a comment or a love heart or something below to show your support. The next one we have is acceptance, eclipse in Cancer, an emotional phase or domestic development. So to me, there is some form of appreciation that someone's going to be giving you soon that maybe you've been waiting to hear for a long time, or you're just waiting to hear some form of appreciation or acceptance from someone, and you're going to get that. There is some like emotional healing here. So this could be, there could be acceptance here. This could be either from a family member, a friend, but there, or it could just be you feeling accepted in general. But there is an emotional phase that you've been going through, so that's why you're kind of feeling this way. But there is, you're wanting this acceptance, and it is going to come. I feel like there's someone's coming into that's going to show that acceptance for you. Maybe I kind of feel that whoever this is for, the person hasn't had much acceptance in their life. They've always kind of felt like they're left out. Not, yeah, like left out as in like just not always fitted in perhaps. But I feel like someone's going to be meeting like a new kind of social circle or group or like-minded people that are going to really show them that, show them their light, if that makes, like show them that acceptance and that love. So keep that in mind. But there is an emotional phase that you're going through. So like see your feelings as just going through this emotional cycle right now. So having like a journal that you can write down these emotions so you can let it out and just go through them. Like you just, sometimes when we feel things, we don't have to react on it. We can just sit in that feeling, recognize it, and you know, see why we're feeling that way instead of just reacting to that emotion. So that's kind of what I feel with that card. There's some form of like, yeah, completion of like an emotional time. Thank you. Oh, I can't even pick it up. Oh, Moon in Cancer. So there's a little bit, I guess, of water and emotional energy too that's coming up, because I feel like I kind of do feel like a lot of people are getting defensive at the moment, like with things. Like if someone like approaches them with something, it's like gets done very defensively instead of like with more of like a softer approach. It could be just the energy that people are sitting in at the moment. But I've definitely noticed that a little bit. Like some people are a little bit just on edge more than others, and I feel like it's to do with this Cancer energy perhaps for the collective. If I didn't say that at the start, which I'm pretty sure I did, but just in case, these are collective readings for everyone. So of course not every single card's going to resonate with everyone, but there will be a message in here for you. So yeah. So, and here we got belonging. I knew I was feeling that, a sensitive phase. So yeah, these two really feel like they kind of do gel together, because I felt that belonging, a sense of belonging, and that finding the people that make you feel that way. You might be also traveling as well, and you might find these people while you're traveling. Overseas perhaps. But there's definitely an acceptance and belonging. You are you are accepted. I really just feel like you are accepted by spirit, you know, like I don't know, it's just kind of like you're accepted by spirit. We love you. Thank you. Sun in Virgo and Endeavor. You reap what you sow. So I definitely feel like someone is like traveling, is going to be traveling soon, and they're going to find either someone or a group of people that can perhaps help them feel a sense of belonging. When you put them separately, say they're all separate, it does feel like this is a connection, but if it is separate, it's just there's an acceptance coming for someone that's really truly wanting that and that belonging. And there's an endeavor. Look, it just feels like there could be lots of people going on little trips perhaps, whether it's in the same country or out of country, but there's little endeavors happening. I also feel like for this person here, everything you've been doing lately, you're going to reap those rewards. So if you feel like you've been busting your butt off lately and you feel like you're not seeing the results yet, they are coming, okay? They really are. Thank you. Sun in Gemini, communications. Hone your navigation and relationship skills. And here again, I have a plane. So there's definitely traveling happening around for the collective. I feel like there's a lot of people doing that are traveling around. So I feel like this endeavor, the travel is gonna have some significance. It just keeps pointing out this traveling somewhere. If you've been maybe wanting to go somewhere and you've been contemplating it, this really, like, do it, like, go, like, have that. Communications also, I feel like for someone that's talking about your communication skills, how you're talking to people, how you're coming across to people. If you're not coming across like you're wanting to, like, maybe there's a different type of communication skills that you could be working on. When it also talks about relationship skills, if you're going through like some rocky road in a relationship at this time, it can just come down to just communication. It could just be as simple as making sure you're communicating clearly and understanding each other's point of view and having that compromise within the relationship, because relationships are all about that compromise, the coming together. So if that is something that's happening, it's just your communication and it just needs to be strengthened and clear. I'm going to move to the next deck now, and this is the Guardian Angels. I really felt the need to give messages from your guardian angel, or guardian angels. So here we go. Let's see what our first message is for the collective, please, at this time for our highest good. What is the guidance that we need to hear from our guardian angels, please? Angel of Gratitude. Sometimes we do get a bit too busy in life and we forget we forget to be grateful for what we have and for what's to come, even when we're having that bad day or a day isn't going the way we wanted it to, or it's not going to plan. Always remember to be still grateful. There's always, I feel like someone once said to me that there will always be someone worse off than you, so you should be grateful for what you have now. And I was a little kid too, so, but it stuck with me because I just felt like even when I felt like it was a really bad day, there could be someone having a worse day than me and they could be smiling. So why shouldn't I smile and be grateful for my day? Especially if you've got everything you need and, things like that. So, your guardian angel's just asking you to remember to be grateful and have that gratitude for what we have and for what's to come and what has been, and who we are today. Angel of past issues. So your guardian angel's trying to tell you that there's still something from the past that is troubling you or issuing you and stopping you from moving forward at this time. And maybe there's just a decision of just letting go of all that stuff and trying to just start again and move forward instead of holding on to what this is keeping you weighed down. There's just something from the past that's really stopping you from moving forward. It's like, it kind of feels like a few things, because it is a collective reading. There's going to be a lot when it comes to just the one card, but it definitely does feel like there's some kind of anger and hatred and pain here. So this could be caused from some hurt. And I just want you to know, if you've never been told, I'm sorry for anything that has happened to you that has hurt you. And if you haven't had an apology, because you didn't deserve it, you deserve better. And everyone, it's a birthright to be happy and to be loved. And I want you to know that. And I hope that whatever it is that it is from your past that is holding you back, that you can really like bust through that and just become free from that and let it all go and be happy. We have the Angel of Solitude. So your guardian angel's asking you to go within and listen to what your thoughts are trying to tell you. Whether it's stresses, write everything down that seems overwhelming. If you've got a lot of mental clutter, as in a lot of mental chatter, where it's about stress or worries, write all this down, because this solitude is going to help you find the answers that you've been looking for. Instead of seeking without, your guardian angel's asking you to seek that information from within, because you know you better than anybody, and who better than to make the decision than you. So that's what I feel with that card. It's time to go within and ask those questions and trust yourself. We got the Angel of New Beginnings. So your guardian angel's wanting you to know that there is a beautiful new beginning, and they're guiding you to that new beginning, and they're there with you every step of the way. This new beginning is going to be absolutely what you've been wanting. So I feel like, don't think that something bad's going to happen, because that's what's happened in the past. I don't know who that's for, but it's something new and exciting and beautiful, and it's not something that's going to hurt you, I want to say. So this is a beautiful new beginning. I feel like someone's been worried about like what direction they're going or what's happening, or like as if like, I don't know, like they're a little bit stagnant. So like the guardian angel really wants you to know that no, there is new beginnings coming. Angel of Clarity. So your guardian angel's wanting you to know that the answers that you've been asking, you are going to get. There is clarity coming for the things that you've been asking for, and the questions. There is clarity coming. I kind of feel like if you go into nature and really put some music in your headphones and go for a walk or something, but I feel like you're going to get that clarity from nature. There's going to be like an aha moment type thing, where like you're like, oh my god, you know. So there is clarity coming, no matter what form it's in. There is the answers that you've been seeking are coming. There is clarity here. If there's otherwise, this card can also mean if there is questions that you've been asking, this is the answer, this is the yes. So this is your clarification. So if that's for you, you'll know that's for you. I feel like just a lot of confusion, like, but I feel like you don't need to feel confused. You do have the answers are coming, or they are there. It's like either you have it within already, or the clarity is this card for you, as in yes. So, and then something going into nature for someone. So if there's a message here of I can see like a woman walking through like nature, and she's got like, say, beats. You know what beats are? So you've got beats on, and like walking with like a little note, like a little notepad and a pen, and just like walking and smiling, kind of singing and dancing. It was, yeah, so that's kind of what I'm feeling there. And then just, yeah, that's for someone. And just write down the messages that you're getting. Angel of love. So for someone, love's really important for them in partnership, and this love is coming. And I feel like also, if it's not that, it's your guardian angel wants you to know that they love you, and that your loved ones that have passed on love you. There's a few messages with this card. I also get a lot of self-love. That there really needs to be more self-love before this partnership love comes in. But the love is not just lust. It's pure love. It's beautiful. It's romantic. It's very caring, understanding, compassionate. It's really, really beautiful. And to get, like, when we get something like this, we want to make sure we're grateful for it, and we appreciate it, and we love it, and we, it's a give and take. There's a give and receive energy about it, and it's absolutely beautiful, because that healing's been done, the self-worth has been done, the self-love is already there, the cup is full, and it's ready for that beautiful romance. Okay, we all know my videos go for way too long, so I'm trying not to make them too long. So we'll go to the cosmic. Oh, here we go. Thank you already. Okay, so for someone out there, the Golden Crown. So this also is a beautiful card from Spirit, because it's also talking about being gifted by Spirit, by knowledge and with power, and your crown chakra needs to just be worked on a little bit to be able to, it feels like there's a little bit of a blockage in the crown. So I feel like on YouTube, there's like frequencies you can listen to and stuff to help with the crown. That's the third eye, but help with the crown chakra and help open that up or clear it. I feel like it's just more clearing. I feel like there's just a lot of energy that needs to be cleared from the crown. And once that's done, there's going to be a flooding of information. Also feel like it's the mental clarity, mental state. So I also feel like for you, this means like working on yourself and and our mental health and our physical health and our spiritual health, and this is what's going to actually help you move forward with your soul growth at this time. Thank you. Yeah, we've got balance. So for you right now, things are just a bit unbalanced in your life at the moment. So we're needing to, we need to rebalance. There's something that's just out of balance. We're focusing too much on one thing or a few things. There's an imbalance here. It could be you give too much, you're not receiving. You could receive too much and you're not giving. There's something here, you'll know if you're honest with yourself, and this does relate to you. There's an imbalance happening, and I feel like you secretly know that, but it's actually time to pull it back into balance. Everything's meant to be a give and take, I want to say. I feel like there's something to do with give and take. So I feel like if you're giving too much of yourself at this time and you're juggling like 70 plates, it's time to put like 60 of them down, you know, and it's time to like refocus some priority, like not priorities, but like, you know, kind of, I think that's a really strong word to use, but just refocus on something aspects and balance that back out, because something's out of balance here, and I feel like it's to do with yourself and doing things for yourself, the self-care, things to do with you. So that's what I feel with that one. It's just bringing balance back into your life and balance back into your, back into yourself, because it has a light at the top here, like it's coming down. So I feel like it's bringing your energy back to you is what's going to balance you out and give your soul that growth right now, that move forward. Thank you. Yeah, free spirit. So for this card, for your soul to grow right now, it needs to be free. So there's something that's making you feel trapped or caged in, or just controlled. There's something that your soul does not feel as free right now, and it wants to be freer. It wants to be more freed. You're a free spirit, and that's how your soul likes to be. And that doesn't mean you need to be alone. That's not what I'm saying. I just mean that you need to be around people that let you be free. Let you be your authentic self is what I want to say. Let you have those bounds where they have trust, loyalty and faith and love. Those types of people, because you are a free spirit and you like to do you, and that's completely okay when, you know, but I feel like you haven't been able to do that. So whoever this is for, your soul's really urging you to get this freedom. It could be from a bad relationship, it could be bad friendships, workplace, family members. You'll know from your situation, if this relates to you, what I'm talking about. It just feels that there is a lot of control, and you're not able to be your authentic self, and so your soul's asking you to be a free spirit and be silly and fun and just authentically you. Thank you. Limitless. So you've kind of been limiting yourself and your beliefs and your limitations on what you can achieve and what is possible for you. And for your soul really wants you to know that you can achieve a lot more than what you are right now, and it's actually limitless. What you can actually do and achieve so much. They're asking you to kind of open up the box a little bit more and be more limitless, where there's no limitations for what you desire and what you want to achieve. This is what your soul's really urging for right now, is just that for you to realize you can achieve so much, and you've put those limits on yourself and what you believe, and like your soul's urging you to just open up and expand a bit more and be a bit more limitless. Thank you. Compassion. So that's what I mean by I can feel the frustration from some people. There's a lot of frustration energy. Sorry, I'm trying to hold it. There we go. There's a lot of frustration energy of being frustrated in the air, I feel, and I feel like there's not as much compassionate and understanding energy when it comes to confrontational stuff, if that makes sense. Like I feel like it's very like fight fire with fire, you know, but sometimes you know, you can't fight anger with anger. Sometimes you've got to be compassionate and find that compassion and understanding for others, and I feel like that's kind of what your soul's message is to find more compassion And I don't want that to come across in a bad way. That doesn't mean that you're not compassionate. It just means your soul's wanting you to be more compassionate, have more compassion, and maybe more understanding for others and yourself. Walk your truth. So when I first seen this, it kind of, the handprint reminded me of everyone's energy signature. Like everyone's handprint is different. Everyone's got a different fingerprint, and that's the same with our energy. We all have our very own energy signature that's just ours. No one else can duplicate it and be it. That's you. And so I feel like for someone out there, like there's no one that can ever like replace you or be you or do like anything like that. Like you are you, and you are so beautiful and bright and just fill up a room, and you need to stay in that authentic self and walk that your own truth, you know, because no one can be you. I feel like, I don't know why I feel like saying that. It's like that just reminds me of our energy signature. I feel like for someone, they kind of needed to hear that. So like our energy can, that's why when you meet certain people and like you'll miss them, and or you'll meet something like, oh my god, they were so cool, and you know, like they were funny or whatever it was for them, but it's that energy that they miss, you know. So it's like, I feel like for you, like your energy is missable, and it's weird. I don't know why. But what your soul really is asking for right now is to walk your truth and to be your authentic self around absolutely everybody, and not just in the safety of your house or friends or family, with everyone and everywhere. And don't be ashamed to be who you are. Walk your truth. Be who you are, and don't apologize for it. If you're being the best version you can possibly be of yourself at this time, and you have pure intent towards your actions, there's nothing bad about that. It's absolutely beautiful. We're allowed to express ourselves how we feel in, you know, the best way we can. So walk your truth. Okay, I do feel like just giving a couple guidance messages from here, and then I'll finish it up, because knowing me, I've been talking now for a long time. The Chalice. Surround yourself with friends and family today. Connect between your existence of matter and spirit. Give thanks for the gifts of life. So that's what we were talking about earlier with the having gratitude, the connecting between your spiritual self and your human self, you know, having that understanding that yes, you're a human, but we also do have we are spiritual beings. There is more to us than just being a piece of meat. You know, so like there's that coming together between matter and spirit, and surrounding yourself with people that you trust, friends, family, but people that you truly trust at this time is really important, especially if you are going through like emotional stuff. Anything that is to do with emotions, it's like a wheel, it's a cycle. You'll move through it, flow through it, understand it, and things like that, and then you work on it, but it changes. And so you don't want your vulnerability of release and things like that and healing to be with people that you don't trust very much. New moon. Now is the time for new beginnings and fresh starts. Have faith and hope within yourself to see the clear direction in which you would like to take. Be optimistic and manifest the changes you'd like to see. And something else that we were talking about earlier too, how I was saying that you are the one that have the answers for you. You know yourself better than anybody, and you have that decision making to make, and it's your decision, and you can make the best one. So that's what we're talking about. Be optimistic and manifest changes. This is also coming across as I feel like someone already knows the changes they're needing to make, but they just haven't made them yet. So like this is kind of like a nudge from spirit saying like make those changes. Loyalty. Enduring friendships being special meaning into life. It's time. In times of need, seek out those who are wise around you for guidance and help. An ideal marriage or partnership. So that's that love card. There is love that is going to be coming, that is loyalty, trust. It's true. It's beautiful. But if we rush in to try and find these things when we're not exactly at that point where we're going to have grateful for that love, then we're not going to get it yet. We need to be our best versions of ourselves. So, you know, we can have a love like that and have that compassion, the understanding, the compromise, the coming together, knowing that you're not going to always have it on your point of view. It's going to have ups and downs because there's two people trying to live together, you know, in one life, and that's just how it is. And it is beautiful, but it all comes down to communication too. How you can communicate with this person or with the people you surround yourself with. Can you communicate clearly and openly without feeling like you're going to have any repercussions or anything like that? Like we all have a voice. We all are able to speak, and we all should be able to say what we need to say and speak our truth without being judged or misled or gaslighted. So that's for someone. Plans. Routines do not always go to plan. So you are better off taking each day as it comes right now. When feeling stuck, turn to nature for answers. We talked about that. An exciting new project awaits. So okay, we've got a few things. I've got there's planning that needs to happen. So for someone, you're needing to make some plans. You're needing to set some goals, some achievements, and set a plan, a structure of some kind that you're wanting to achieve. For someone with the routines don't always go to plan, I feel like someone's used to having things the same way, the same routine, and you might get upset when these routines change sometimes. Spirit wants you to know that life's full of change. It's full of unexpected things. There's routines, of course it's good to have routines, but sometimes like when they don't go to plan, it's okay. We can just adjust, you know, and figure it out, but it's not the end end of anything. I don't know why. Sorry, some of the things are just, yeah. So anyways, when feeling stuck, turn to nature for answers. Going outside is the best way to communicate and get a clear mind. Putting music on that helps you slow down, where you're just listening in that moment, helps you be present. So therefore it helps you get into a meditative state, which helps it to be easier for you to be able to listen and hear what's coming in for you. So take note when you're in nature, and if you can get to a quiet, you know, state. Doesn't mean you have to close your eyes or anything and look abnormal or sit with your legs crossed. Just go for a walk in nature with no shoes on and listen to some music and just see how you feel. If you want to cry, cry. If you want to laugh, laugh, etc. You know, let your body feel how it needs to feel, and let yourself feel what you need to feel at that moment without any guilt or any reasoning. Just let it out, whatever that is for you. And there's something new coming though. There's some new projects coming. There's something new that you're not seeing that's coming in. A new project could be a new job, a new opportunity. whatever that is for you, but there is a new project coming in. If this is you starting a new project, it's saying yes. Alright, one more. The Wand. There is great requests by great influence. It will help to meditate in nature. Are you serious? To guide you through upcoming decisions. Now is the time to seek wise advice. We were just saying that. It will help to meditate in nature to guide you through upcoming decisions. There's someone that needs to go into nature. And I knew it because I brought it come up again. So for someone that thinks that that's not for them, or that's not for me, or I don't think that that would work for me, I feel like this is who it's for. Because sometimes we get stubborn, and if we're not completely open and ready to hear some messages, or like hear some guidance, sometimes we can be stubborn is what I'm trying to get at. And I'm asking you to please just be open-minded and not stubborn. And when you can, find some time to go into nature, because it's for some reason Spirit really wants you to know that this is going to help. So thank you all for watching. Thank you. I'm so happy to have done this video. It took a little bit for me to get back into it, but it feels great. It's very raw, no edits, start to finish. I hope you all enjoyed it. I really do miss you all, and I will be back for another video shortly. Please love and light everywhere. No hate. Don't spread hate. If you dislike something, just keep it to yourself and write it in a diary. But for now, bye bye, beautiful souls. Whee!